Tonight I climbed up to the rooftop again. The stairs were quiet, and each step echoed softly under my feet. When I reached the top, the evening wind touched my face like an old friend who had been waiting for me. I lay down on the warm rooftop floor and folded my hands under my head. Today, I whispered to myself, I'm going to make some time just for me. For a while, I didn't think about anything. I only looked up. The sky was deep and dark, like a giant ocean above me. But after a few moments, a strange thought came into my mind. Why are there only a few stars tonight? I counted them slowly. 1, 2, 3, maybe 10. So few. When I was a child, the sky was never this empty. I remember those nights clearly. We were a small group of children from the neighborhood. Every evening, after finishing our homework and dinner, we would run outside and lie on the open ground or sometimes on someone's rooftop. We would stare at the sky for hours. Back then, the sky was full of stars, thousands of tiny lights scattered everywhere. They were so many that sometimes it felt like the sky was smiling at us. And our favorite game was to make drawings with the stars. "Look," one of us would shout. "That one looks like a dragon." "No, no," someone else would say. "That's a giant bird." Then we would connect the stars with invisible lines in our imagination. Suddenly, a few dots in the sky would become animals, castles, ships, or heroes, and every drawing needed a story. So we made stories. So many stories. One star became a brave knight traveling across the sky. Another became a lonely princess waiting in a silver tower. Some stars were pirates sailing through the night ocean. Others were magical creatures guarding hidden worlds. We laughed, argued, and invented new adventures every night. Sometimes our stories became so exciting that we forgot how late it was. The moon would slowly rise higher and higher, glowing like a watchful guardian above us. But even the moon could not hide the stars back then. There were simply too many of them. The sky was alive. But tonight, as I lie here on the rooftop, the sky feels different, quieter, empty. I wonder, where did all those stars go? Did they disappear? Or did we just stop looking for them? Maybe the stars are still there, hiding quietly, waiting for someone to imagine them again. Maybe the sky did not change as much as we did. As children, we had time. Time to lie on the ground for hours. Time to stare at the sky. Time to imagine dragons and heroes and magical worlds. But as we grow older, life fills our pockets with heavy things. Work, worries, responsibilities, tired thoughts. And slowly, without noticing, we stop looking up. I sighed softly and stretched my arms beside me. For a moment, the rooftop felt very big and very quiet. Then a small memory made me smile. I remembered how serious we used to be about our imaginary constellations. We even gave them names. There was the flying turtle, the dancing tree, the sleeping giant, and my favorite one, the lantern road. It was just a long line of stars across the sky, but in my mind it was a road made of glowing lanterns where travelers from different worlds met each other. I used to believe that if I stared at it long enough, I might see someone walking along that shining road, a traveler from a distant planet, or maybe a future version of myself. The thought made me laugh quietly. I looked again at the sky. One small star blinked faintly near the moon. Then another appeared further away, and another. Maybe there were more stars than I first thought. Maybe they were simply shy tonight. The wind brushed past my face again. I closed my eyes for a moment and listened to the sounds of the night. Distant dogs barking, leaves moving softly, a faraway train rumbling somewhere in the dark. When I opened my eyes again, something felt different. The sky didn't look empty anymore. Those few stars, they were enough. Slowly, I began doing something I had not done for many years. I started connecting them. That star near the moon, and that one a little lower, and the bright one far to the right. In my mind, a shape appeared. It looked like a tiny boat, a small boat sailing through the sky. I smiled. Maybe the stars never left. Maybe they were waiting for someone to remember how to see them. And tonight, on this quiet rooftop, lying under the endless sky, I felt something warm inside my chest. Something simple, something I hadn't felt in a long time. Wonder. I folded my empty chips packet and placed it beside me. Then I kept watching the sky, quietly drawing new stories among the stars, just like the child I used to be. And for the first time in a very long while, the night felt full again.